everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sasha Southhoof. No, it's actually Mystery Heart. I need to get used to saying that. And in today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to get started in realistic roleplay. So yeah, let's get started. First things first, you need to decide what kind of roleplay you're going to be doing. So basically what form, I suppose. You're going to have to think, would you like to do video? Which is basically what I do. I guess I don't really do it as much, but you know, filming the horse and talking like it's a realistic vlog, show, you know, something along those lines. Do you want to start a YouTube channel? So that would be video editing. For that, you probably need to get a good editor and screen recorder. And mic if you want to talk or something. Next thing, do you want to do art? So basically photo edits, like Selena Longberg's, people, Evelyn Birchland, she's not realistic though, Julie Slowcake, Ivy Friendland, those kind of people. They editing the horse to make it look like a real horse and the rider, making a storyline. If so, you need to use a good editor as well, photo editor, I guess, if that makes sense, like Procreate or IBS Paint. Well, no, don't use that. Wait, is that good? Wait, I forgot. I don't know. I know Procreate's good because I use that. And you basically, you know, think about that. The other way, I guess, is you just want to be realistic in games, so you want more realistic tack, maybe you're making a roleplay with your friends or something like that. Or you could do non-editing photos, so basically just learn how to crop, I guess. Cropping and playing with the photo mode. So I personally I do all three of those, so that's amazing. Well, all four, I think. Well, you know, I do all of those, I guess. I'm not that good at photo editing, and I'm okay at video, but whatever. Next thing you need to decide on is your main character. So you could do it probably from your person's point of view, or maybe even the horse. So for the person, you need to decide their name, what they look like, their gender, their age, their ethnicity, where they were born, that kind of stuff. And if you're doing horse, the same things except with horse form, I guess. Next thing you definitely have to do is decide on a place where your character will live. So depending on what kind of discipline they do of riding, you probably want to choose a place similar to that. Such as Silver Lane Manor. Maybe that could be for someone who has some more money and they would do show jumping maybe, or, you know, flat work, hunters, dressage. You could choose Moreland Stables. It's just a kind of flat hunter, you know, till barn, if that makes sense. You could do Starshine as a western barn, you know, it's really up to you. But you probably should try to stick to that area's set sort of discipline. So I wouldn't recommend, if you're a show jumper, to start your role plays in Starshine, because, like, you know, there's nowhere to really go. Maybe for a cross country, you do cross country, yeah, probably, but that's definitely a huge factor. And same with where your character lives. Maybe, does she live at the barn? Does she own the barn? Does she live in Jarlheim? Or whatever. So now you need to choose outfits for your character and your horse. Now, I would rather use a Generation 3 model since they can wear the most tack. They look really realistic and they're easier to edit. And they have really nice animations, such as the Connemara. That's definitely a great all-around horse. So basically, if you do Western riding, maybe you want to go with a larger, more bigger saddle for things like reining, I guess, the older models. Maybe if you do barrel racing or you need a lighter Western saddle, you could choose the more expensive coral, charcoal, you know, the ones in Starshine that cost like 10,000 Nordic shillings. Yeah, I really think they're really nice looking, and I definitely invest in one. Then if you do cross country or eventing, you could do the simple sporty saddles, cultic, black, you know. They're definitely great for eventing since they can look like a dressage or jumping saddle. Or if you do show jumping or hunter jumper, definitely go with my personal favorite saddle in game, the jumping saddles. Those are amazing. And if you do dressage, or just any kind of English thing, you definitely need to buy this pad, the White Governor saddle pad. It's so realistic, it goes with anything, and it's just definitely one of my favorites. You'll also need to buy some, bridles, bozal, whatever you want to ride. And I love using the matte governor bridle for dressage. As you can see, it looks like my bridle in real life, so I definitely like that. Or if you do Western, you could do a simple, the simple Western bridle they have in game, or bitless, you could do the bozals, which are great as well. Now, this is definitely a big one that people forget about for some reason, which is the climate. Now, if it's the middle of winter, you should probably not be wearing sweaters, maybe a shorter, more lightweight t-shirt like the instructor blouse, which looks realistic. I would definitely buy this for a show, such as hunters, dressage, maybe show jumping, I don't know. Or, a more lightweight shirt for Western riding, I guess. You also need to choose your pants. Most people who ride Western and Star Stable choose the sort of trouser working pants. Here they are, for modeling. But most people who do English riding, I guess, it's kind of hard to say or explain to you, they choose these smaller, skinny breeches. Now, this is just a personal preference, but whenever I'm doing realistic roleplay, I would never ride in the white boots. I would always use my black boots. So definitely invest in black boots for riding in Star Stable. Oh, they'll come in handy. So like if you're going to a dressage show, hunter show, usually everyone in there is like, hey, you need black boots. So yeah, definitely buy those. Or maybe even brown boots, but I prefer those for cross country. Another thing is a helmet. Now, most riders use helmets. I do. My parents would kill me if I didn't. So my favorite is the Iberian type ones. So my favorite right now is the Effortlessly Chic riding helmet. Here it is. It fits my character, her head really nicely, and it comes in a brown version, which is the Iberian one. Now, if you're riding Western, maybe you could do the simple Western hats, or personally, I like to use the, trucker caps. I think they look much better, but that's just my opinion. Things I would not do are crop tops. That's just my preference, though. Or these big glasses. I don't think you'd want to ride in those. Or, honestly, don't ride in reindeer clothes whenever you're doing this stuff in like Star Stable. I mean, I don't know, it looks silly and you'd probably get points taken off for that. Now, after you've gotten everything together, you need to start choosing your storyline and what you want to happen. Now, I would not make introduction posts if I'm making like what's it called? Most people, whenever they start doing realistic roleplay, they start doing a sort of introduction post telling them all about your characters. Personally, I don't really like that. I feel like it takes away from the characters, and you should just make a highlight for it, I suppose. But again, that's just my personal preference. Another thing that I don't really like is not much action. Now, if you want to get more engaged followers or people that really like you need to be interesting. You need to make your storyline not like everyone else's. A real classic storyline is basically someone is successful, their horse gets stolen, gotta go on a whole mission to find it. That's cool, but it's been really overused. But whatever. Another thing is your character needs to have flaws. A certain editor in the Star Stable roleplay community, she's very good. I love her work though. Her character has absolutely no flaws. Her character is rich. Her character is a great rider. Her character is beautiful. Her character is kind and generous. Your character needs to have flaws, They need to look human instead of just being this perfect person. Like, maybe they have a dark past. Maybe they have a dark secret. Maybe they have a mean streak. Maybe they're not the richest or the prettiest. You need to think of things for both character and rider. Because honestly, I know it's just your story, but you want people to see things that they like about your character instead of perceiving them as a stuck-up rich person who has everything handed to them on a silver spoon. So, in conclusion, you need to create your characters, adding background, appearance, etc. Make a storyline, where they are from, the date, time, etc. Create realistic outfits. Look at Pinterest boards, watch competitions, see what those people are wearing. Like this Esme, choose stuff from her videos. And then you need to make your characters seem like real people. Don't make them perfect, but don't make them evil. Make them likable, I guess. Okay, that was the end of this video. Sorry I sounded sick. I had to coach Liberty practice, so that was amazing. Anyway, hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day. Stay positive. Love you guys. Bye.